Hey, what is up, guys, and welcome back to the FCS Football Channel. And today we are back after what was a humiliating performance against Leicester City, where we have drawn 1-0 in what essentially and effectively ends our Premier League season. Or ends our season in general, doesn't it? There's nothing left. Nothing left to anything, is there? Like, what is there left of this season? Top 4, gone. We had to win. We had to win the game, and we turned up like we couldn't give a shit. We were pathetic. And look, I think so many things went wrong in this game. We could sit here for hours, but the moral of the story is the season's a write-off. Let's fucking abandon it. Abandon ship. Obviously, we're going to get through to the end of the season at this point. We should get Europe. That's the only positive. Not Champions League. We'll get Europa League. If we get Conference League, just fucking bin that straight away. I can say with a fair amount of confidence right now, I will not. If Manchester United qualify for the Europa Conference League, I will not watch it. I don't want to play Conference. I don't want to be watching UEFA Conference League on a Thursday night. So we qualify for that, I will not be watching. I will be watching the Champions League highlights again, rather than watching that shit. We are a mess. I'm bored of it. I'm bored of just watching Manchester United. Because it's the same performances and it's the same shit. Players continuing to play. And next season, I can't wait until we get rid of, Ralph Rangnick steps up outside and upstairs, and we get in a Eric Ten Hag, a Mauricio Pochettino, another top manager. I can't wait, and we start trying to play a proper football, and actually start some joined up thinking. And Ralph Rangnick, when he goes upstairs, he has to start that, because there is no joined up thinking at this club, and there hasn't been for years. Look at that squad. It doesn't work. These two in the fucking middle of the park are a joke together. Yes, Fred scored in the end. Whoop-de-doo. But how many times did I keep saying that watching on? Midfield getting passed through. Midfield getting passed through. Those two are useless in midfield together. And I thought it was weird. Look. Playing Pogba up top, out of position. And Pogba didn't play well, but I said it. I said just before he clattered into Mendy with that side tackle, Pogba looked frustrated playing up top. He wants to get on the ball and start playing, but he can't because he's up top. We have two midfielders who are... Look, they're playing as a two. They are so important to how this Manchester United team would have to play. And they can't play football, neither of them. Fred can't pass. McTominay can't do fucking anything. It's useless. No manager will save this team, in my opinion. Depends what you mean by team. This group of players, no, because they're not good enough. And you look at the likes of Pep and Klopp at Liverpool and Man City. Look. They're great coaches, and you can see the progression of players like Raheem Sterling, of Kevin De Bruyne, since Pep's gone into Man City. Again, you look at Liverpool, the progression of a Emre Can before he went off to Juventus, and now obviously Dortmund. You look at Trent, Robertson, even Salah and Mane and Firmino, they've all progressed. These were good players, don't get me wrong, but they've progressed. But the point is, they've come from good foundations, and that's how you can make players better. Like, who is a player that they've sold? I mean, Wijnaldum's another good example for Klopp. It's not like none of these managers, as much as Liverpool fans like to try and claim Klopp did, not one of these players before Klopp and Pep came in were fucking Fred or a McTominay. They're not, because these players, you cannot make them better than what they are. They are what they are. They're not good enough. These players don't play for top 6 clubs if they didn't play for us. Pardon me, sorry. Two years. But look, what we have to remember is we don't actually know where the big teams will be, where the Liverpools and Man Cities will be in 2 years. One of the main reasons I want Ten Hag over anyone else is to stop Man City getting him, in a way. Because you look at Pep, looks like in the next 2 to 3 years, both Pep and Klopp will leave Liverpool and Man City. Pep will be replaced at Man City by a top coach. That could be Ten Hag, that could be Luis Enrique, Pochettino. He will be replaced by a top coach. I want, who in my opinion would be the best option for them and, in my opinion, for us, in Ten Hag. Maybe I'd prefer Luis Enrique, but he's not going to come to United. He might go to Man City. Realistically, in 2 years' time, Man City and Liverpool could be having an off season, and we could compete for the title then. But that's only if we actually get our arse in gear, get the manager sorted, and get the manager starting to make decisions on players and personnel. Is a player like a Bruno Fernandes actually wanted here? Well, we've given him a new 4-year contract, 250k a week. We don't even know if Ten Hag or Pochettino will want him. So why do it? Pogba looks like he's going. I mean, we're lucky if it is Ten Hag, he'll probably want to use Donny van de Beek because we know how good he is. So, in that sense, Pogba leaving, well, obviously, any manager would want to pull Pogba, at least to be able to sell him for money. At least we have Van de Beek to kind of fill the void, I guess. This club is in a mess. And the sooner we stop pretending the club isn't in a mess, and that's mainly aimed at those who at the top of the club and actually in the club, the better. And let's stop papering over the cracks like we tried to do this season by signing a Ronaldo, because it didn't work. Last season we did it all season long. Last season we were dreadful for the majority of it, but we got second, playing shit football, but just about getting by, and it papered cracks. This season we just thought, right, let's get Cristiano Ronaldo back in, bit of great PR for us. Guaranteed goal scorer, they thought. And in fact, the fact he hasn't scored loads and loads of goals has highlighted our problems. Because Ronaldo is getting the same treatment as Martial got, as Cavani got, as Mr. MG11 got. I'm not going to say his name. And, I mean, look, Rashford, when he went up top today, yeah, I was just about to start him, mate. And look, when Rashford went up top, he was the same. He got nothing. Was Rashford good enough today? I don't think he will. We'll obviously do that when we get to in the play ratings. But I don't think he was good enough. Right, so play ratings. David De Gea, what are we saying for David De Gea today? Made a good save. I think he was one of our... He has to be up there with one of the better players, doesn't he? I'm going to give him an 8. I'm actually going to give him man of the match as well. Straight away. Could he have saved the Iheanacho chance? Maybe. Look, I think there's a lot of power on that diving header by Iheanacho. De Gea, it's close range. I think it's harsh to say De Gea could have saved it, but knowing how good De Gea is, I'm here thinking maybe he could have. De Gea, man of the match, our best performer, but just not. It's not saying much. Dalot, fuck, I thought he was poor. Obviously the goal comes from his side. I thought he was all over the place. I thought wasteful a lot. 4. No, 5. Varane, 6. Maguire, 6. Shaw, 5. Look, people will like to criticise Maguire and Varane. Were they bad today? No, the goal weren't their fault. I don't think they were making mistakes. I don't think Leicester really got the better of them. I don't think they were bad at all. I mean, question marks maybe of... Well, I mean, we'll see the goal here again. So Maguire and Varane have got him. Varane's fouled. Maguire is fucking... I don't know what Maguire's doing, diving in there. Six. Fred and McTominay. McTominay, 2. I'm fed up of watching Scott McTominay play for Manchester United. He is dreadful. McTominay is dreadful. If he ever... he won't... He will not play under an Eric Ten Hag for me. He won't play. He won't play for a Lewis. He wouldn't play for a Pep, a Klopp, a Luis Enrique, a Pochettino. I probably wouldn't play for a Pochettino because he's not good enough. He is dreadful. Absolutely fucking pitiful of a footballer, McTominay is. I cannot wait to the day we see him leave. He's awful. Fred, not much better. He got a goal, not much better. 5 for Fred. Jadon Sancho. Look, I think the whole attack today weren't great. I thought Sancho, when he got the ball, he was alright. Not great. 5 for Sancho. Oh, yeah, there's... Yeah, McTominay should have been sent off. McTominay should have been sent off. He should have been sent off. I'm watching it again, like his yellow card again. It's a fucking red. It's a straight red. How that hasn't been VAR'd, I don't know. That is a straight red. He's chasing his first touch and goes sliding in, smashes into, I think it was Madison or might be in Dewsbury Hall. Gets nowhere near the ball. It's a fucking red. He's shit. It's a fucking red card. He's high, reckless, out of control, chasing his first touch. He's late. It's a red for me. It's a disgraceful challenge. I don't want to see that cunt play for this team again. He is dreadful. Elanga. You know what? I'm going to do, I'm going to give Sancho a 6. I'm going to give Elanga a 5. Look, I thought... Again, disappointing from Elanga. He's not good enough at the moment, but That's not his fault. Alanga's what, 19? How old is Alanga? Alanga's 19. Only just breaking through. To sit here and expect Alanga to be the finished product already, isn't it? Realistically, at 19, we shouldn't have to be having to play him every game and have him as a first team regular so often. Pogba and Bruno today. Fucking hell. I don't even know. I don't even know what to give them. Both fives. Yeah, both fives. I thought when Pogba went back and dropped deeper into the midfield, he was better. But I thought first half he was really poor. Pogba, really. Both fives, yeah. Rashford, when he came on, was fucking pitiful. 4. Tellez was alright when he came on. 5.5. Maybe slightly better than Shaw. Matic, I thought was actually very good when he came on. He can have a 7. Ralph Ragnick, wrong formation and system, wrong personnel. We didn't get the win. Changes, I think he made the right changes, but five. And look, for me, look, we talk about rebuilds and rebuilds. We need a rebuild. We need a rebuild. Realistically, we've needed a rebuild since Sir Alex Ferguson. But the problem is, apart from for Solskjaer, no manager has really been given the time. Every time, we've always wanted quick success, quick success, quick success. And where does that get you? It gets you here, where we are right now. Because you can't just throw loads of money at what is meant to be quick solutions and expect to win titles, because it doesn't work like that. I think realistically, Moyes got 9 months. LVG got 2 years. Was LVG meant to transform everything in 2 years, getting his 3rd and 4th choice players? No. Mourinho got 2.5 years. Yeah, was Mourinho? Did Mourinho need to go at the time? Yeah, he probably did. Did he get what he wanted though? No, he didn't. I mean, then Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, the man who actually did get enough time for what he got. What did he get? 3 years? I mean, 3 years. He's getting there. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer should have did have enough time, really. But he weren't good enough. The one manager that has no experience, really, is the one we've actually backed properly. It's bizarre. We need an Erik ten Hag. Don't expect to be challenging next year or the year after. We need 3 or 4 years of sustained backing of a manager where he can sell and buy who he likes to be able to truly sit here and say we should be competing for titles next year. Because with this group of players, we shouldn't expect it because we know they're not good enough. They're a bunch of bottlers, and that is where we need to we are. That is where we are, and that is where I'm going to end this stream today. If you have enjoyed, please do hit that like button below and subscribe if you are new and you haven't already. That would be greatly appreciated. Manchester United are a joke. We're a mess of a club, and look, we've got to have a cultural reset. Forget about the whole playing the United way and all that crap. Let's get a coach in and let the new United way be whatever that manager's vision is. If that's Ten Hag, let us see what Ten Hag wants to play, not just whatever this shit is at the moment, because it's not good enough and clearly it doesn't work anymore. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one in a bit. Peace.